Hello everyone. So this is going to be video 1 or 2 of my personal diary, the Rap Report. So the Rap Report is a diary of myself, Joe Rapp, but it's also a financial news report, financial news updates, current events, anything tied to the markets or society, trying to get a little bit more into philosophy. So this is more of me recording my experiences through history and this time in life. So a little bit about myself. I was born in New England, born and raised, city kid. So I grew up in an inner city here in New England. After high school, joined the Army. I spent about 7 or 8 years in the Army. Went back to school trying to figure out my life. Ended up getting a finance degree. Worked for a larger corporation here, Fortune 20 company, in various financial roles, financial planning and analysis, operations finance, and then ended up finishing an MBA. Now I am an entrepreneur, so starting various businesses. So this vlog is more of a diary of my research and my knowledge. Take what you want from this, share the videos, learn from them. I will post when I feel like it, when I can get to it, when I think something's meaningful. Most of these posts will be in nature. I believe that I'm most creative when I'm in a natural setting, as many people are, so it's only appropriate that I share my content with you in this environment. That's pretty much about it. So today is March 17th, 2020. You can follow updates prior. So I've talked prior to this video on where we are up to today in the markets on various other channels, such as The Nonconformist. You can follow that page at thenonconformist.substack.com. I also have a page called Adoption, ADOBTION, for Bitcoin adoption, Bitcoin tips. You can follow me there and hear my opinions on where we are today and how we got here. But today is March 17th, and I am probably day 4 right now in this self-quarantine. We have the coronavirus outbreak, which has now been labeled a pandemic as of a week ago. So people are just now starting to get in self-isolation. The markets have had the worst weeks, the worst period since 1987, the worst drops historically now. The Dow Jones just dropped almost 3,000 points last Friday, and it was down, I believe, close to 13%, if not over 13%. So economically, now we are kind of in a free fall. We haven't really plateaued from that yet. I believe the markets up until today were about even, maybe plus some on the day. The president and the White House have rallied at this point. All states are pretty much in self-quarantine. The government is called a national emergency, so it's essentially locked down, no flights coming or going to Europe, and we're just starting to see the effects on the economy now. The White House has also tried to provide some relief to individuals. They're currently negotiating a new tax plan, so I'm expecting to see tax reform roll out. Banks and businesses have been bailed out in the background, so the media has done a good job of letting the audience know that the coronavirus has caused the downfall in the economy, but they're not letting them know who inflated the bubble in the economy in the first place. So there are bailouts going on now. I will report on that going forward, and also some sweeping cybersecurity laws. You'll also learn that I have a passion for technology, and I do believe in encryption. So the Earn It Act, or the Earn It Bill, is now getting pushed through Congress, which will essentially wipe away all encryption of private messages on social media apps and internet companies, tech companies in the U.S. Going forward, I'm expecting the markets to continue to fall. We're now starting to see Bitcoin step into the limelight and digital currencies as alternatives to the current financial system and as their own hard money. So Bitcoin has dropped about 60% in the last 2 weeks, but so has everything else. We're now seeing why Bitcoin exists, for its digital scarcity and its soundness, no intermediaries. Ironically, yesterday Steve Mnuchin, Secretary Treasury, appointed the legal officer, the CLO of Coinbase, Coinbase being the largest digital currency, one of the largest in the United States, to oversee the U.S. Banking Commission, and then I think it was the Banking Commission and the currency. So, we'll see what happens with Bitcoin going forward. This is pretty significant news that, the chief legal officer of a crypto exchange is now going to run the banking system. So this could be the flight away from cash that I've been talking about. I definitely think we have a currency crisis on our hands. We know we have a corporate debt crisis. I'll get into more of this in future videos as time goes on. But until next time, this is The Wrap Report.